our good friend Mackenzie Scott. Okay, you're like, girl, who is Mackenzie Scott? Let me show you right here. That's Mackenzie in the middle, and she is Jeff Bezos's ex-wife. But she does deserve to have her own title because she does. She's a philanthropist and novelist. And baby, one thing about Mackenzie Scott, she loves her some HBCUs. Okay. So she has continued her record-breaking philanthropy with a particular focus on HBCUs. Alabama State University received a $38 million gift, the largest in its 158-year history, and Howard University landed an $80 million donation. She also gave 70 million. I hope you guys are keeping it's millions, millions, millions. And I'm not talking about ones. She's talking about big money. Okay.
Okay. Big bank.
Hello. She also gave 70 million to the United Negro College Fund to strengthen 37 HBCUs and help close long-standing endowment gaps. Basically, giving schools that historically haven't had as much money in their savings account more resources to support students, scholarships, and campus programs. Scott has said her giving is driven by a quote, a deep belief in the value different backgrounds bring to problem solving on any issues, which underscores her ongoing commitment to supporting HBCUs. Here's the thing. I don't know, like, if it's my trauma response, but I'm just like, why is she giving so much money to HBCUs? I'm not saying that she shouldn't, like 1,000% yes, but I feel like for so long, people just don't be given money like that, especially as a white woman, that I'm just like, hey, thank you. Like, I want to hug Mackenzie. I know for a fact she is invited to all the cookouts, all the everything. Yes. If you, baby, maybe not for you, but all the HBCU people, I'm sure they're like,
And
you're invited to the cookout.
that is why we have problems, because we invite everybody to the cookout. That's the problem.
Baby, Mackenzie, no. Mackenzie's not just talking. She is out here donating millions of dollars that are going to positively impact these HBCUs that have for many years been underfunded. Like, she's not just saying, "Oh yeah, I want to make a difference," and is not giving a dollar. She is putting her money where her mouth is, and she is supporting. And I think, I do side-eye it a little bit because I'm like, why does she feel so perplexed to give so much money to HBCUs? Like, I'm just like, is there something that's happening that you're trying to hide? Like, I don't know.
I mean, for one, it's a tax write-off. So that's another thing to mention. I think for me, I see it from two perspectives, because remember who we currently have in presidency right now. So I already know the funding that HBCUs should be and could be getting is not being handed out effectively right now. I already understand that. And I think this is great for HBCUs, especially if the money is used properly and correctly, right? I think for me, whenever I think of like people donating these large amounts of money, my next question is oversight. Who is the person divvying up this money to making sure that the resources are actually, effectively being spread out? I don't want to just hear, oh, this money's being used for this. Okay, cool. But then the dorms is still breaking down. That security is still not being provided on campuses. There's still students being like, I don't know, you got different KKK members popping up on campuses and stuff like that. Like, I want to see the money being effectively put into these schools. And it's not even like I need to see the difference now or anything like that. Like, I just need to know that the money that is being sent to you guys is effectively being put into the resources of the school and the students at that school. Another thing, the other side of me, I do side eye it. Whenever I see that she is donating money, the first thing I think, I'm like, this is white guilt, because girl, it's just like, I love this for HBCUs. And as someone who wanted to go to an HBCU and didn't, like, the fact that, you are giving money to these schools and everything like that, amazing. But it's giving white guilt. Like, I don't know.
But then here's like the thing that is like, we can't tell what, like, white people, right? Like, oh, you guys need to, show up and have action. And then when they do it, it's like, oh girl, no, that's white guilt. I feel like
I
when
mean, the
people
truth is the
are
truth.
doing things right, it's like, yes, this is how you use your privilege and your money, and you're not just saying like, oh, well, these people need this, and then it's like, well, you have all the resources to do make the change and you're not doing anything. So I think what my thing is like, I want to amplify that, and I don't want it to go unnoticed. I'm pretty sure it is not, for the people that actually go to HBCUs and the people that work there. Like, it's a good thing, and I just want to give her shout out, even if a tax write-off. I know a lot of billionaires, well, I don't know them, but like, we see several billionaires that could also have it as a tax write-off and they choose not to. So I feel like just because it is that doesn't negate the fact that it still is important that she's doing that.
Yes, for sure. Applause to her. I think two things can be true. It can be very much like you're benefiting HBCUs, but it's also could be white guilt. Like that, like two things can be true at the same time. I want to say she is definitely doing more for HBCUs than our current, Kiki Palmer is for HBCUs. If you know, you know. But I love that for her. Go ahead, girl.